Hey beauties, it's Nita. In today's video, we're going to be doing a get ready with me. I'm going to share with you guys how I put on my wigs and curl my hair, and we're going to be doing a makeup look. This is my go-to glam makeup look, so I'm going to show you guys how I achieve it. So if you're interested, stick around. All right, you guys, it is pretty early in the morning, so if my voice is low or raspy or whatever, it is early, y'all, okay? All right, so we're going to start off first using my Becca Ever Matte Poreless Primer. And it is getting warmer outside, and I do have oily skin, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this in my T-zone, forehead, nose, and in the cheek area. All right, so for foundation today, I'm going to be using the Stay Naked foundation from Urban Decay, and I'm using the shade 70WR. And then I also want to try out the new foundation I picked up, which is the Huda Beauty foundation. I've been hearing everyone rant and rave about it. They've reformulated it or whatever. So it's my first time using this one, and this is Peanut Butter Cup 455R. So I'm actually just going to mix these two together. Because I am taking pictures today, I do want a little bit more of a full coverage foundation, which is what I feel like I'm going to get from the Huda Beauty. And then I like the Stay Naked foundation because it is a bit more lightweight. And so sometimes I like to mix the two, like a lightweight foundation with a fuller coverage foundation. I don't know why, but I just kind of like to do that. So I'm just going to use the two of these. And I've never done this before. My first time using Huda Beauty, so I hope that it comes out the way that I want it to. We're gonna hope for the best. And just gonna blend it out. And when you're blending in your foundation, I like to just pretty much pat the foundation in to the skin. And that's pretty much just how I blend. I don't really do a lot of swiping and circling. For the most part, it's just straight patting. Now I can already tell, I think this is the Huda Beauty foundation. It's has a very yellow undertone. I thought it was a little bit more warm. Ooh, oh Lord. We have to fix it with the contour. See, this is why you don't try stuff out when you actually got something to do. But it's okay, I'm gonna make it work, I know for sure the Stay Naked foundation is my exact shade. I think it's that Huda Beauty foundation that's really, really yellow. So I'm just gonna, when I do my contour and everything, I pray to God that it comes together. But I'll fix it. So next I'm gonna fill in my brows, and you guys know I prefer to use the Benefit Brow Pencil, but I'm out. So I'm just using this MAC pencil. I think it's spiked. Using this one today. I like them both. I just prefer the Brow Pencil. I just like the color, and I like how thin the pencil is. But the MAC spiked brow pencil works as well. I think it's just a matter of personal preference. All right, for concealer, I'm always using my Too Faced concealer in the shade Mocha. To blend out this concealer, I'm using a very random flat eyeshadow brush. It's so old that the wood has worn off, so I don't know the name of it. Sorry, y'all, my phone is lighting up. Okay, so I like to let my concealer dry down a little bit before blending out, especially under the eyes. So I have this little mini fan. All right, so now I'm gonna blend out my concealer, and I'm using the Real Techniques setting brush. I got this in a set. I don't know if they sell them separately, but I love using this brush to blend out my concealer. And ooh, I let my forehead concealer dry down a little bit too much, but we're just gonna work with it. And the reason that I like to let my concealer dry down a little bit more, again, I got that from Jackie Aina. If you let it dry down a little bit more before you blend it out, you get the maximum coverage. And I can say that that is true. I've been doing it for a good minute, ever since I've heard her talk about it. I got that little tip from Miss Jackie. Again, in this area, you'll see I'm doing more padding, and on the edges I do, as you can see, kind of pat and drag down a little bit just here, because I want it to be a seamless transition. But once I get closer under the eye here, I'm literally just patting. And a lot of blending when it comes to the face is all about like patting, because you want, you know, coverage, especially under the eyes or wherever you may have dark spots or blemishes or whatever. All right, and there we have it. Okay, so I am going to do a cream contour because I want to bring a little bit more warmth to my face. You don't have to use cream contour. You don't have to contour. You can do, you know, whatever suits your fancy, whatever you like. But I'm doing this cream contour again just to bring some warmth back into my face, because I feel like the foundation is a little more yellow than I am. So this is an old palette from when I used to do makeup, hence all of that. It's a cream contour palette. Again, you don't have to run out and buy this, because who needs all of this unless you're a makeup artist. I'm gonna go into, I think, this shade here. But normally I use either the Morphe contour stick, or I just use like a regular old bronzer to contour. But again, I am taking pictures today, so I want it to be a little bit more prominent, just a little bit. I don't like a super heavy contour, but in this case, like I said, I'm just using it around the perimeter of my face to make sure that I match all over. Y'all, the sun is moving, so if my light is changing, like the sun is coming up in my window, it looks so pretty outside. Anyway, y'all, I'm sorry if I'm rambling and it's random. Again, it's early and it's just early, child. So I'm still waking up. My coffee is still. But you see how adding that warmth, I know I gotta go blend in more, but just adding that warmth, I feel like has helped my complexion to look the way I want it to look, especially when it comes to here. I like to make sure I'm matching my chin to my chest. And that's also the reason that I don't highlight here. Like a lot of people highlight their chin. I don't, because I find that it makes me look too light in comparison to my chest, and I don't like that. So I don't highlight my chin, but I do add whatever contour shade here just to make sure, again, that my chin is matching my chest. I keep looking. Okay, and I'm gonna set under my eyes with the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and this is the shade Tan. I set the rest of my face with my Charlotte Tilbury, I think this is called the Airbrush Flawless Finish powder, and this is in the shade number 3. Now this powder is pretty light, but it's pretty translucent. I love the texture of this powder. I like the way it makes my skin look, And initially I got it for under the eye. I didn't care for it under the eyes, and I don't know what made me use this all over my face one day, and I love the finish that it gave. So I actually use it as a setting powder for like all over my face. I don't really find that it alters the look of my makeup by much at all. I just really like it, so I actually use this to set my entire face. And you know, like I said, I don't think it makes me look super light at all. I think it does a really good job. Love it. So I'm not gonna swipe under my eyes too much. I'm just gonna take away a little bit because I'm gonna put a little bit of eyeshadow on, nothing too major. All right, so I'm going to contour. Now, I just recently picked up the Beauty Bakery. They have a bronzer called, what does it say? Perfect Bling, I think. Perfect Blend. Don't know. I'll link it down below. This was so, look at this gorgeous color. Now, I was like, ooh, this might be a little deep, but I wore it for the first time last week and I loved it. So, it does have a little bit of shimmer because this is a bronzer. It's just so nice. It's so nice. I love this. It's a beautiful color. I've also used it as an eyeshadow, like for like a warm chocolate color. This is just so beautiful, you guys. I have been loving the Beauty Bakery's new products. They sell them at Target, so that's where I see it. I've never ordered online or anything. They are online, so if you don't have it at your local Target, you can get the Beauty Bakery online. Like I said, love their products, and I don't have any of their, the only thing I have from them are their blushes and bronzers. If you saw my last makeup tutorial, I used, I think it was it a makeup tutorial or was it live? I think it was my last makeup tutorial. I used one of their blushes. I picked up a beautiful magenta pink and an orange blush from them, and I absolutely love it. So I saw this and picked it up. It is beautiful, 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 and I'll be using their orange blush today because I have used it nonstop since I bought it. So check out the Beauty Bakery if you haven't already. Love, love, love. And of course, you know, they're Black owned, so we love to see that. We love to see that. And for my contour on my nose, I use, this is a crown brush, and it is the C441 Pro Blending Crease Brush. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and take this into my crease. So I'm using the same Beauty Bakery bronzer, and I'm just applying that to my crease. Now, you do not have to do this. I'm just using this shade as a transition color, more so because it's already in my hand. You don't have to use this if you don't have it. I said, since I'm taking pictures today and I'm changing outfits, I'm not doing anything major or crazy. I want to kind of keep it neutral, you know, gold, champagne, all of that kind of thing, so that it doesn't compete with whatever outfit that I put on. Again, y'all, I am so sorry for the lighting. Like, it's really irritating me. Hold on, let me see if I can fix it. Okay, I'm back. I think that helped. I think it's still a shadow over here, but I don't think it's as bad as it was. So we're gonna move forward. Okay, also in my crease, I am going to use, matter of fact, I didn't even bring an eyeshadow palette over here. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna be using this Violet Voss eyeshadow palette. It's a little small palette. It doesn't have a name, but I got this in my Ipsy Glam Box. Ipsy Glam Box is a monthly subscription where you get beauty products, and I got this one a couple of months ago, and I've been using it nonstop, as you can see how I've used this here. But yeah, so I'm gonna use this in my crease. I'm gonna use the shade Teddy, which is this nice, this one. It's just kind of almost like a peachy brown. I'm gonna pop that in my crease, and I'm using this same blending brush from Crown Brushes, and I'm just putting it right above where I put that chocolate color that I use for my bronzer. I'm putting it kind of right above, and when I blend in my crease, I just like to use windshield wiper motions, just back and forth, and you want to use a light hand. You don't want to be rough and hard with your eyes. All right. And then on my lid, I'm just taking a flat eyeshadow brush. This is a no-name brush, but you can find one anywhere, literally. And I'm taking this shade called Champagne. And I'm just gonna put that on my eyelid. And when I use shimmery colors on the lid, I like to just swipe it across. Swipe, swipe, swipe. Y'all hear the birds chirping? It's so nice. I love spring. Okay, so then I'm taking an even smaller fluffy brush. This is a Morphe M506 brush. And I'm gonna go into this shade here. It's called, Choco Latte. That's pretty. And I'm just gonna pop that into the outer V area. And it's just a nice warm chocolate shade. It does remind me of the bronzer that I used from the Beauty Bakery. And I'm just using that here. As you can see, I'm just kind of flicking it just to make sure that the end of the shimmery shadow is blended out. Literally, that's it for the eyes. I'm gonna line my eyes using the NYX, that's the point liner. So now I'm taking the Morphe M408 brush, which is just a very flat brush. And I'm taking that same bronzer from the Beauty Bakery and I'm just placing it underneath my eye here. All right. Next, I'm doing my blush and I'm using, again, the Beauty Bakery blush in the shade Hey Pumpkin. It's a gorgeous orange color, you guys. If you do not have an orange blush, as a woman of color, you need it. It looks gorgeous on us. Oh, is this not beautiful? Look at that. Look at that. Oh, I love an orange blush, y'all. It just does something to me. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. For the highlight, I'm using my favorite Becca Topaz highlight. And I'm not doing a whole lot of highlight just because I am taking pictures. And I found a lot of times when I'm taking photos and I have a crazy highlight going on, that in photos it makes me look like I was just like sweating. So, or not sweating, but it just, I don't know. So I just try to be mindful of, I guess, where I place my highlight when I'm taking pictures. So just doing that. For the lips, I'm using my favorite nude combo, which is MAC's Chestnut Liner, Morphe Pep Talk Liquid Lipstick. Oh, it's hard for me to say. And then as a gloss, I'm using the Morphe Froze Lip Gloss. All right. I'm gonna set my face, pop on my lashes, and then we're gonna move on to the hair. All right, you guys, so for the unit, I'm wearing everyone's favorite. This is the Megan unit. She's freshly washed, so I'm going to curl her and show you guys how I curl it. So for those of you guys who are always asking about my hair, I do sell hair and wigs. I make wigs. I literally take bundles and closures and make them into a wig on the sewing machine. So I'm gonna show you guys the inside. This is my business name, Glam by Anita. I don't know if you guys can see. And then, yeah, they're just, I sew them on the sewing machine. So anyway, that's that. So I'm gonna pop it on. I need to put a little bit of tint on my lace real quick. Since I washed it, it came off, you see? So let me do that real quick. Okay, so I did go ahead and add a little bit of foundation to my lace on the underside because I couldn't find my tint spray. As you can see, it's still a little bit light right there, but I'll fix it. And it's only that light because of my contour shade, but I'll fix it. So because I'm taking pictures, I am going to stick my wig down using my favorite Bed Head Hard Head hairspray. This is hairspray, this is not glue. It is meant to hold your hair. I just use it to hold my wig as well. So I spray this on my skin at my hairline here. This spray nozzle is acting real wonky. I just spray it at my hairline. Not spraying it on my hair, on my skin. it will not hold it to your hair. It has to be on skin. And if you don't know, lace is meant to lay against your skin, not your hair. So yeah, just kind of use that hairspray, pull my wig forward, lay it down where I want it to be. And I don't even have a comb out. How am I do my hair with no comb? I got this. This is not really what I want, but we're gonna make it work. Anyway, so you do that, and then you just, normally I would use a comb to press the lace down, but I can't find my comb, and this stuff dries really fast. So I'm just gonna take my fingers and literally press it down. Now, I'm not big on baby hairs, like the swooped baby hairs. I call them little flyaways. You see these little things? I like those because I feel like they camouflage the lace. And I just like to have these little flyaways there, and I just let them do their own thing. It's just, you know, it's all personal preference. There's no right or wrong, whatever you like. And I just prefer mine like that. And once it dries, as you can see, my wig is not going anywhere. And it's just hairspray. So when you're done and you're ready to take it off, depending on what I've been doing and how much I've sweated, sometimes I could literally just take it off. But if it's stuck, I just take a paper towel or a towel with warm water. I sit it there for a few seconds, and then it just comes right off. Again, it's hairspray. It is not glue, so it's not gonna harm anything. If you get it on your hair, again, it's hairspray. It's meant for the hair, not gonna harm. So I like this bed head, hard head hairspray for that. All right, so once it's down, and again, you see how fast it dried. So once it's down, I'm gonna go ahead and curl my hair. If I'm talking fast, y'all, I'm sorry. I just kind of gotta move with a purpose. I'm using my favorite T3 iron. I have the one that you can change out the barrel on it. I think it's called the Twirl Trio. I'm using the 1.5 inch barrel. You don't have to use this. I know these are expensive, so whatever curling iron you have, 1.5 inch barrel for bigger curls. I also like to use the 1.25 inch. So I can't find my comb, so I just finger comb through the hair. And you always make your barrel face, I like to do my curls away from my face. So you see the front of the barrel, the front is where this lip part is. It faces this way, so I'm gonna curl away from my face. So take the front of the barrel, you start at the top, go down a little bit and turn, right? Pull the hair down, go down a little bit, click, 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 and twirl. Click, 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 and twirl. Click, 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 and twirl. Hold for just a few seconds, and voila. All right, so we're gonna take another piece. I'm taking bigger sections because I don't want small curls. This barrel is big, so I'm not gonna get Shirley Temple curls anyway, but I like to take chunkier sections because, like I said, I don't want super tight curls. So again, I take a nice section. You make sure your barrel is facing, the lip is facing, this part is facing outward. We're gonna get our hair, start at the top, slide it down and twirl. Grab the hair and pull it down. And then we're gonna click, 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 and twirl. Grab the hair and pull it down. Click, 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 and twirl. Grab the hair and pull it down. Click, click, click to the end and twirl. Hold for just a few seconds. And we have our curl. I'm gonna take another section. I'm gonna do this separate because I need to. All right, make sure your lip is facing outwards. I don't know what this is called. I'm gonna call it the lip. It's probably not right, but it's facing outward. So we're gonna start at the top, slide down, twirl. Grab your hair. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Y'all, sometimes, and this is why I say it's easier to do it off the head. So you're gonna whirl it around. There we go, grab your hair. Click, 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 and twirl. Click, 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 and twirl. Click, 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 and twirl. Hold for a few seconds, and voila. So now that I'm at the top here, you see how it's a little kind of wavy up there? I kind of need to smooth it out a little bit. So I'm gonna start at the top, I'm just gonna slide it down just to smooth that top part out. And then we do the same thing, twirl. And you wanna kind of do a full twirl so the hair is, you know, here for you to grab. So same thing, click, 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 and twirl, pull that hair out, click, 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 and twirl, pull that hair out, click, 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 and twirl. And I know y'all probably tired of me saying click, click, twirl, but guess what? When you curl your hair, you're gonna hear me on your shoulder saying click, 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 and twirl. Click, 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 and twirl. I'm gonna take another piece here, comb it out a bit. All right, start at the top, smooth it down a little bit, and twirl. Grab the hair. All right, so we're gonna click, 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 and twirl. Click, 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 and twirl. And you wanna do a full twirl so the hair is here for you to grab. If you don't twirl all the way, you're gonna have a hard time grabbing the hair like I did just a few curls ago. Same click and twirl method. Start at the top, smooth it a little bit, twirl. And again, you wanna make a full twirl so you see the hair to grab it. There you go. So click, 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 and twirl. What extra hair is this? Twirl, make a full twirl so you can grab the hair. Click, 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 and twirl. Click, 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 and twirl. Hold for a few seconds, and you're done. Now, in a perfect world, I would have clipped this hair out of the way, but y'all, I'm moving fast. So if I need to do a more detailed tutorial, let me know. But I hope this suffices for you guys. All right, take another section, slide down, twirl. Again, do a full twirl so you can grab the hair. There we go. So I'm gonna click, 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 and twirl. Click, 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 and twirl. Click, click, click to the end. Swirl a little bit, hold for a few seconds, and voila. All right, so I just have a little duckbill clip here, or I don't know what these clips are called. And I'm just gonna clip my hair out of the way. Again, that'll help. And I'm gonna comb through my section. And we're doing the click and twirl. So you take a section, you start at the top, and again, you'll see on this side, the lip part is facing the outside, and we're curling away from the face. We're curling away from the face, okay? So we're gonna start at the top, smooth it down, twirl. This side is a little harder for me because I'm right-handed, so it's gonna look a little funny. So we twirl it, click, 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 and twirl. Grab the hair, click, 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 and twirl. Grab the hair, click down to the end, hold for a few seconds, and then we're gonna let it go. All right, I'm gonna take our next section here, and y'all, I'm moving fast because I gotta get out of here. But we start at the top. Let me move that piece of hair. We start at the top, smooth down a bit, twirl, and again, you make a full twirl so you can get that hair over. So we're gonna click, 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 twirl, grab that hair, click, 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 twirl, grab the hair, click, click, click down to the end, hold for a few seconds, and voila, okay? So we're all curled. And you see how it just gave, trying to let you guys see. It's very loose curls, and that's what I love about that barrel. They're not super tight. I'm just gonna take a little bit of argan oil and put that on my hair. A little bit. Now the only thing about middle parts and curling my hair, I can never curl both sides the same. It doesn't matter how hard I try, they never turn out the same. That's the only thing about middle parts, and that's on me, that's on clients, that's on everybody. I have the hardest time curling both sides the same. But I actually think I did pretty good today, so I'm not gonna trip. All right, you guys, so we're all done. This is the final look of just my soft, easy, voluminous curls. I showed you guys how I put on my wig, and we did my go-to glam makeup look. I hope that you guys found this video helpful. And if you're interested in a custom unit or bundles, closures, all of that, you can visit my website, glambynita.com. That's where the hair, that's where the wigs are, the extensions are, all that good stuff. I have a link in the description box below. And if you're interested in this top, I know you're probably gonna ask, this is old from Fashion Nova. If you're an OG, I did a Fashion Nova haul last year and I showed this beautiful top, but I'll have a link below if they still have it in stock. And if you're not already, make sure you follow me on Instagram at @TheNitaDanielle, because you'll see this photo and all of the photos that I'm taking today in the shoot, you'll see them on Instagram in the next few weeks. I think that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you are enjoying your Sunday, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.